Of things that have happened in here so far. Have we seen XDG take a game up against Sukeban? Yes, they did not win 3-0. They won 2-1. But when GAIJIN INVICTA met Sukeban, they took each and every single point. The only difference is when they met Velvet, they lost 2-1. But against Velvet, XDG won 2-1. Now, if GAIJIN INVICTA is able to tap out XDG out in here, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, not only do they win themselves the series, they also position themselves as one of the best in the Valkyrie series. Raid and Crossfire will get crossed out as GAIJIN INVICTA wins the coin toss, and Hardpoint will be kicked off at standoff. And it looks like that Hotel Yard will be absolutely lively with these ladies dropping in for the party beat.
Now, it's very interesting how GAIJIN INVICTA really won this coin toss, giving them that advantage. But then we already know that the people who won the coin toss today, they don't really have that advantage. But here we go. Standoff is going to be the name of the game. And we already know people love this map, yada, yada. But then heading over here in Search and Destroy, Summit and Crossfire are going to be banned. They already know that XDG is really powerful in Crossfire. Oh, Tunisia. Here we go, AJ. We're taking a trip to Tunisia yet again. I don't know. It's either going to be really, really good or...
Nope. This is GAIJIN INVICTA and XDG. I expect this to be really, really good, with both the teams absolutely annihilating each other. Tunisia, I know XDG is ready. I don't know exactly how GAIJIN INVICTA is going to be performing at this map. Let's see, because domination to call things down the line. Crash, Crossfire, crossed out. GAIJIN INVICTA gets to pick, and they say, let's bring this down into firing range. Now, we've already seen domination at firing range. Who's going to be able to hop up top on that scout tower and hold that Bravo point? That's going to be important. But, you know, maybe it might just not be a straightforward match. We might see that Force coming in for Alpha and Charlie again and again, Beef.
Yep, exactly.
Share the crap out of this stream, because this series is one to not be missed. If you are in here watching the Valkyrie series and you miss this one, yeah, you are definitely missing out on a lot, man. These are two top teams in the competition. GAIJIN, who drops in Afia, slays getting the first blood for herself and picking up those first few points, but that means nothing if they cannot hold on to it, babe.
And here we go. What a very strong start here by XDG. Nonetheless, all of that defense is going really, really well. As you can see here, not a lot of people are already in that objective because a lot of them are slaying outside. But then we are seeing here the response from GAIJIN is also very, very strong. But 18-1, it's going to look very dangerous for them if they don't go and contest this point.
Okay, now let's go. If or not they'll be able to pull right back, because they are playing catch-up in here so early on. XPG forces them out once again. Venice with a beautiful hold inside of Hotel. The second floor taken over as well, and XDG will be able to pick up quite easy points. Consta, KRM unable to hold on, and the contention comes through. Mia with the slay. She does not get the two-piece for herself, and Afia makes her pay as XDG continues to ravage up those points from the Hotel Yard. But one more second in there, that's it. Game over for hardpoint number 1. Hardpoint number 2, Warehouse on the other hand, and it is flooded with players from XDG.
Amazing effort here. The rush from both teams were nice. The timing of that push, but then I feel like that push from GAIJIN should have been a little bit more early, knowing that they didn't have enough time left in Hotel Yard. And right now, they kind of paid for the price, because knowing that they wouldn't have that advantage of being in that hard point earlier on, now they are paying for it. What a big margin here, but then there's still a lot of things that can happen here, especially knowing how good both of these teams are. But then so far, what a dominating game here by XDG LXIX.
Oh, no doubt at all, man. XDG's just annihilating GAIJIN INVICTA right here. Afia just slaying through them. I don't see the comment section talking about no desyncs for GAIJIN INVICTA. They just cannot touch XDG. Unfortunately, ladies, German boys and girls, Zika rides through as she just slays in for her team as well. GAIJIN INVICTA has been trying so much in here so far, but nothing has been working, as we have got 0 seconds on house, ladies, German boys and girls. This is gonna be unlocked. Let's see if hardpoint number 3 will fall into side red.
So that rotation off of this third hardpoint now, it was very difficult because GAIJIN was already there first, but then they didn't really go position themselves earlier enough, and right now they gave that opportunity for XDG to go in there without like resistance, without any kind of resistance on their end, and right now they're absolutely dominating, especially with that XS1 Goliath on the way in back alley. That will prove to be very hard for them, but hopefully they got their FH chase out.
Okay, now let's see if or not they're able to take this, man. I mean, GAIJIN INVICTA, they were able to shine just a little bit in the past, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The matchup against XDG, on the other hand, it just seems to be like they are just outshined. They lost 2-1 against Velvet. They lost 2-1 against Velvet, which means they managed to just pull at least 1 point back. Can they do the same against XDG? Or can they at least take the W away and surprise us all, B?
Again, the rotation is perfect for both of these teams, and right now, it's anyone's ball game. And you can just see if they are going to win all these gunfights. But so far, XDG is doing that, and they're going to have a really, really hard time, especially with no Slayers going around. I think the matter of the fact here is the GAIJIN is having a hard time with those power positions and getting rid of everyone outside. But here we go. This is the push that really was important. But Afia with that double kill.
Oh, she's just ravaging through, man. 23 kills so far. Afia does not look like she is gonna slow down. Tokyo holding on to the hard point for GAIJIN INVICTA, but the comeback gameplay needs to be way more than that. Sika does the damage from outside. Wallbang attempt coming through as well. Unfortunately, does not get the slay. Tokyo getting it done for GAIJIN INVICTA, but is stepping back in. But the contention will ensure the GAIJIN INVICTA does not continue to pick up too many points. The comeback gameplay is not settled at Valkyrie, but if they are able to outshine, you know, the likes of XDG at Hotel Yard right after this, maybe, just maybe, there might be hope for GAIJIN INVICTA, B.
Rotation is key, and GAIJIN INVICTA did not have that. There were 3 people in Valkyrie when there was already 7 seconds left in that hardpoint. At that point, they should have rotated to Hotel Yard and left probably just one person here. And here we go. The reason why it's going to be difficult for them, the cluster strike is down for both of these teams.
Oh, beautiful, man. Neither team going to be able to pick up the hard point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You all know exactly how these ladies fight for their homes. Afia trying to pick up the XS1, getting prevented. Can Ellen go in for the steal? Afia's right back in there. That XS1 Goliath will ravage on as XDG looks for them. Oh, but a crazy Predator missile will eliminate the threat of that XS1.
Now we should head over to the next hardpoint. That rotation for GAIJIN needs to come through, as this will not be their finisher. They need to go and head over to the next hardpoint. I'm not sure why they're not doing that right now. They're stuck over here in that back alley, and right now they do have that X1 Goliath, but heading over here, we can see XDG is already positioned here, and they should not have waited that long to head over for that rotation.
Here for GAIJIN INVICTA. They might just be able to get this done, but the pressure coming through. Look at Sika drop in with that war machine. Absolutely sick moves coming through. XDG LXIX, and then she brings the chopper out as well. This lady is on freaking fire. FHJ with the assist, but then that's... Oh! I thought she was gonna waste it, but no! She managed to take Rosie out as well, and then brings in the VTOL to ravage all the players from GAIJIN INVICTA. This is XDG trying to get the victory, but here comes Tokyo flushing the house out with her XS1 Goliath. Is that gonna be enough, Toby?
No, all of these VTOLs are actually a little bit too far off because it's going to be a covered hardpoint. Now, you wouldn't want to have that. You can see here, they have a big lead, yes, but then we have never seen a lead like this one, but then it's possible to actually get back all of these points. But then LXIX is going to be positioned here in the next hardpoint, plus another Goliath here right around the corner. It's going to be difficult here, but then Mia with the VTOL.
Yeah, boy! VTOL coming through, but can the damage get done? It's still in the air and manages to take down the person holding on to all of those weapons to delete. But unfortunately, ladies...
Down that we've been waiting for over here, and we can see here Afia. There is, without a doubt, 35 kills, 5,800 points, 5,000 points.
Planted needs to get initiated. And that's exactly where all of the defensive teams have managed to fail at Tunisia. Will we be able to see a little different coming in from GAIJIN INVICTA, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's a one-lady defense, and Rosie does amazing and takes Yaki out of the equation. GAIJIN INVICTA, and the message would have been sent already. Rotation not coming through at all. This is very brave gameplay coming in from GAIJIN. 3 players still holding on to Alpha, and the invade into the bomb site is already on. Very bad play coming in from the side of GAIJIN INVICTA. The call is going to come through, and the ladies are going to be going in. Let's see exactly how they get this done.
Rosie, that information should have been already enough for that rotation, but then we see here 2 players on the flank, which could be good, and to have that pinch would be amazing. But then here we go. It's going to be an amazing pickoff, and it's going to be a 4-0, 3v2 situation. No!
Why did she need to pull out the melee? But it's a 2-on-1 right now. Sika making it a 1-on-1. It's Mia versus Sika. Mia should be able to close this off, but the QQ9 in her hand. It's a QQ9 battle all around. Bomb on the ground, 5 more seconds. She needs to just waste 1 more, and it's game victory in here for the side of XDG.
Lost that round.
At that moment, Mia should have just already defused that bomb, knowing that her opponent will think it is a fake and not even look. So that's the type of like pro player, thinking that you should have. Like, okay, usually people would have that fake defuse, but in a level like this, they would assume it's a fake. But if you actually, got that defuse down, but then again, it's wishful thinking and what ifs here. And right now, GAIJIN INVICTA is proving to have a hard time here.
Yeah, but let me tell you this though. That was a call that was made by GAIJIN INVICTA, and it's one of the plays. It could have turned out amazing if XDG had played this like all other regular teams, to immediately go in for the rotation, because there has been a player loss and they cannot take that bomb site. But it was just unfortunate that XDG still went in to pressure that B bomb site, right? And this is perfection if you ask me. GAIJIN INVICTA knows how to play this map. Venice Consta taking on Mia as well as Davey. Oh, Venice, come on, man. Ease off of that trigger. Give these girls a break. Only Tokyo will be made available in this round. And GAIJIN INVICTA look like they are going to lose 1 more round.
She needs to pick up another gun, another long-range weapon where she can get another pick, because we already know it's possible to get that clutch over here. It's very difficult, but in a map like this, it's very possible to get that. But then she really needs to have a sniper or a longer range weapon, especially with that QQ9. Maybe you can have like medium-range gunfight, but then here we go. A sniper is going to be on her tail.
Yeah, Venice has already spotted that out. She pops a quick smoke, which is a brilliant play coming in from Tokyo. Tokyo opportunity, but can't stop with a backstab. It's a 2-on-1 situation that she could have never gotten out. And that is the power of Tunisia, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You cannot make a mistake. The numbers game will catch you off if you allow too many from your side to drop so early on.
Yes, exactly. Especially with those rotations. The moment that that sniper or someone from your team gives that information, you best believe you need to have that rotation as fast as you can. But then here we go, Consta with that pick.
UT, a 2-piece in here for Rosie, which means that the defense is perfect. And now look at this, right? The player from the side of GAIJIN is rotating, but the rotation is just so long and weak. But unfortunately, by the time she even gets to the side, Afia has already ravaged through all of her other players. And right now, this might be the opportunity. Both of them arriving there. But Mia, the player that went in there for the rotation, way too long, way too slow. This is the weakness of Tunisia being on display here, Beef.
Bomb has been planted.
Yep, exactly. That rotation is key. And the moment that you actually get that information, Mia went in that corner without pre-firing, without even pre-aiming. And that was, sadly, she could have won that gunfight if she had that pre-aim. She had the advantage of actually getting that. But sadly, that did not happen. And we see here a 3-0 in favor of XDG LXIX. The rotation needs to come in for GAIJIN. And I know it's difficult, but we can see here the information is already there. The person who's already going to be in that bomb site. But I don't know why they don't even push that fast.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'm quite disappointed with Mia. She deserves to get taken down first blood in that round, unfortunately. Because the rotation, right? She went all the way back to the gorilla base, and then she wanted to go in and expose them from the segment of the winery. If she had just cut through from the shop all the way down into Main Street, taken path into Square Center, that would have been 1/3 of the amount of time. Now, if GAIJIN INVICTA does not start making those type of moves in this match, Tunisia is going to be a simple one for XDG to pick up the W on.
Now, they really tried to go for that pinch, but being in there one by one, knowing that XDG was already positioned well enough for that, that was very unfortunate. They should have gone into one entrance altogether rather than going into different entrances one by one. Now, they should learn from this. I feel like they should be checking out what NU Genesis did in this previous round, where they learned every single round what they were doing, and now they're keeping on doing the same mistakes, and it's very, it's very costly for them.
Yeah, you see, sometimes when they go in and they pick Venice, I tell you, it's going to be really, really good or really, really bad. But XDG showing us, right, exactly why it is really amazing to pick this map up for themselves. Mia gets shut down, which just leaves a 3-on-1 situation. Davy, the one problem player for them to deal with. Usually on all of those rounds, she hasn't really put up much of a fight. So it doesn't seem like she will be able to go in and clutch this round. Point number 5, round number 5 for XDG, a perfect attacking side on Tunisia.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. It's like, are we going to be seeing the first donut of the day? I think we are about to see that, unless we actually see another push here. The clutch might go into effect, but then there is 20 seconds left on the clock. A lot can still happen over here, especially with Devi. With that Man of War is the perfect gun to actually get that.
Okay, so she goes in and she focuses in on the left. Unfortunately, that's not the right side, but she manages to spot the person on the right, goes in for the slay. Numbers game will still catch up. XDG will finish a perfect attacking side as well as round for themselves. This is match point, and are we going to be able to see GAIJIN now show us exactly how they can bring in the aggression?
Yep, exactly. And we're seeing here a really aggressive push at A yet again. But then there are a lot of players here really positioned well. And that push was actually pretty good. But then let's see how all these snipers really play through with this one. And again, since they have the bomb, they really have the rhythm of the game. They really dictate all of that. But then you can see here the members of XDG are already positioned well here in Alpha.
Ooh, Mia deleted once again so early on. It looks like Venice just isn't going to be welcoming her very well in this Tunisian map, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Venice, let's see exactly what more she has in store for the rest of them.
Now we can see here, if I were part of GAIJIN, knowing that we are here, we could have rotated all the way into Bravo, knowing that we already gave enough information for them to think that we are going to plant here. But then here we go. They're just lining up just to get killed, and Ellen is going to have a hard time really clutching up this match.
Yeah, 3-on-1 situation. Pops out real quick. Opportunity to take one down. Moves across air to the other player without...
And if they're absolutely dominating over here already, then we can already tell like how strong that they're going to be in the playoffs. But then again, we still have a lot of who's actually getting better the more that they play. And here we go. We are at firing range domination. Are we going to be seeing GAIJIN really get one more point? Or is it going to be an absolute sweep by LXIX?
Well, if anything, I know for sure that there's one team, not GAIJIN INVICTA, there's one team that's not even playing, that's hoping and praying the GAIJIN INVICTA will pull a W in here, and that is none other than Team Velvet. I mean, GAIJIN INVICTA will be able to help them a lot up that leaderboard if at all they can pull this domination back in here. It doesn't look like it's going XDG's way, but you know how fast they can turn things around, beef.
Yep, exactly. But then that positioning over here that we see, GAIJIN Devi is going to be up that tower, and she's going to be absolutely slain there. A very important place to actually get, and you need to kill Devi if you are in the part of XDG. But then here we go. The cap is going here for Charlie and up, and they're going to be switching.
Okay, now let's see if or not Davy will be able to hold on to the scout tower, because so far she's doing it to perfection. Doesn't even have the chopper on her, but then gets taken out. And that has just been enough for the pressure to come in for the side of GAIJIN for that Bravo point. Yaki trying to make a difference, clearing off the marker, prevention coming through, and it looks like GAIJIN Invicta really want this and will also take that Bravo point for themselves. Davy trying to get it done and clearing area for her team members right now. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. GAIJIN Invicta with the power play down at firing range.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. We can see here that was almost a triple cap here by GAIJIN, but they weren't actually able to get that. But over here, we can see that they only have 1 point and Bravo is going to be taken. The important part here is that they go for that distraction gameplay, and right now they're doing a good job. Both teams are doing so well with their rotations. They're not letting anyone really get that triple cap.
Oh, they are definitely not, but the two-piece for themselves will make GAIJIN Invicta really happy. Bravo push coming in here right now. Sika doing great on the defense, and the prevention will come through for the one and only GAIJIN. Rosie Afia closing off that Bravo point, which means it will be the XDG with the pullback in here. They can play catch-up really quick. GAIJIN Invicta needs to make their play right now, B.
Man, Ellen wasn't looking around her surroundings before actually putting that defender. That was very unfortunate. She was going for that cleanup, but then unfortunately, that really pushed through. But then here we go. Charlie is going to be a warfare. And here we go. A triple cap is in order. XDG showing who's boss. And it's going to be very hard for GAIJIN Invicta to get a point. As you can see on the map, they are spread out too thin. They really need to go and take form here and really go for alpha, but then it's going to be hard for them to actually do so.
Oh, they'll get it anyway. Barracks Hut falls back into GAIJIN Invicta's hands. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nothing has been taken out of their hands by force. They have given away some of these points. Nothing says that they cannot win it back. Bravo as well as Charlie up for contention in here, but Afia just making their lives so difficult. Look at Sika, man. So sick on those slays. 19 so far, and she ain't stopping. She wants to outperform Afia herself in this match, B.
Yep, exactly. And right now, it's going to be absolutely key for all of the girls in GAIJIN Invicta to actually get all these kills and really push as a team, which they are. Oh, so close, yet too late.
Ready up.
54-75, not too shabby at all, GAIJIN Invicta. Now, to pull away 20 points in here, the aggression obviously needs to come in and flood on. But this is the problem as we move on in our domination match, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. These score streaks will start to pop out even more. Beautiful defense coming in here from GAIJIN Davy. The double thermite to block off the exit of Barracks Hut to ensure Bravo will fall into their hands. Will they be able to do it? Tokyo just distracting them at Alpha as well. But do the players fall for it? They do not, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Sika should be able to bring in the VTOL into the game to change the tide, to change the way the game flows. So GAIJIN Invicta can go on to pick it up first. XDG is not going to be phased about this at all, B.
Both teams are doing so well with all of their plays and all of their rotations. Very impressive. Again, it's going to be a contention here in Bravo, and just like that, we can see here Devi doing all the work here in Bravo, and that rotation was definitely key. And right now, all they need to do is defend and really get all of those power positions on and really get that, especially Mia over here being in trailer.
Oh, unfortunately, they could not go in for the prevention on Bravo. Afia, solo lady Slay picks Bravo right back up. And GAIJIN Invicta still trying to play catch up. It's not out of their hands just yet. Mia comes in with the power play. Is GAIJIN Invicta going to be able to pull this out of the hat? Here comes Denise as well, trying to put a quick stop into their progress. Bravo and Charlie picked back up by GAIJIN, 77-95. XDG better be on the prowl. They will try to pick up the clearing area, but Barracks Hut will go on to fall to GAIJIN Invicta. Oh no! Slowly, but prevented. Can they get this through, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? The cluster strike will be popped off as well, and Barracks Hut protection will come through for XDG. XDG don't want to drop this, but here they come. GAIJIN, they close the gap between the two B.
I'm so impressed with what Gaijin is doing right now. They are not giving up. They're really bringing out all of what they have, their score streaks, their operator skills, and right now they have 2 points. Those rotations and really trying to go for that triple cap really was supposed to be for them, but then they really need to do that cleanup off of Charlie or maybe even get that alpha flag, which is going to be going down. A triple cap right now!
Yeah, boy! But then the VTOL is brought out at the right moment. Zika just dropping in those 6 bombs. But the VTOL finally gets taken out of the air. Has the damage been done? Yes, it has. Do no prevention! GAIJIN INVICTA hanging on for their dear life. There's gonna be Davey holding on at that white warehouse. Beautiful takedown by Venice. Manages to take out the XS1 threat. But it's 116 to 1110 so far. XDG, they now need to play catch up, but this is brilliance coming in here from GAIJIN INVICTA. Can they hold on to this match? Do they have got XS1 Goliath dropping in for XDG as well? Mia with the VTOL in the air, executed immediately. GAIJIN, they need to fight even harder, B.
Yep, exactly. We see here a full force over here in Bravo, but then the positioning is too good right now for GAIJIN INVICTA. 130 and 118. Very amazing response here by GAIJIN INVICTA. They're saying hell no to the no, 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 as you can see. But Venice, with that amazing gameplay, she's going to try to see if she can cap Bravo on her own. The rotation is key, but then the cluster strike is down. Amazing plays here. There's going to be 2 XS1 Goliaths, no 3 on the map. AJ, it's going to be an absolute warfare.
Oh, I think this is game over already. The clearing area, the teaser coming in from the side of GAIJIN INVICTA. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I kept stressing, I kept stressing that they managed to take 1 game away from Welvin. And the comment section was like, okay, they took 1
I have here for domination. Tokyo with that 19 kills being that MVP, and right below her you can look and see Mia with 24 kills. Sika on the other hand, we have 31 kills and Afia getting that 20. It's really all about the rotation, and that was an amazing game for GAIJIN because their rotations and all of that, especially in that second half, all of those score streaks was just perfection.
Oh, no doubt at all. I mean, look at this scoreboard. Don't take your eyes off, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is clear messaging being sent out by GAIJIN out to all of you who play ranked. When you come into domination, stop looking for kills. Start looking for those points, right? And this is what GAIJIN has been able to do really well. Sika as well as Afia, they were really sick on the slays. They just wanted to prevent GAIJIN from dropping into those points. But GAIJIN, no matter what, they went in to play all of their objectives, and domination, that's exactly how it's won. You don't get to take those gunfights. It doesn't matter as long as you have the points, and the solution that GAIJIN INVICTA has brought in to slay XDG was close to perfection at firing range today.
Yep, and that's what's so deadly about GAIJIN INVICTA, that they had the losing end, especially in that first round, and then in the second half, really bringing in all of those rotations, and especially not really allowing XDG to have that triple cap and giving a triple cap at